Okay, so most people who do drop shipping are just flat out gambling, in my personal opinion. So let's talk about that. Hey, what's up? My name is Chris Hughes, and in this video, what I want to do is I actually want to talk with you about drop shipping. This is something I did in the past, and it's something that I still do a variation of, so I'm not completely bashing it, and if that's what you do and that's been working for you, great. But for a lot of people, it doesn't work. And there's a very simple reason for it, so I'm going to explain that, or try to explain it the best I can in this video, and then I'm going to actually give you an alternative, something that you can start doing that'll actually increase the earnings you get from your dropshipping business. So if that sounds of interest to you, give it a thumbs up and let me know down below the biggest problem that you have right now with your dropshipping business. So let's get right into it. What I want to start off with is I want to give you just a plain example of what normal people do when it comes to dropshipping. So we'll do, the left side is going to be plain people, like the people, the like person who wasn't successful with this yet. This might be you right now. If so, that's perfectly fine. We're going to show you how to get to the other side where the actual real money is. So we'll put big ol' 0 right here. So what normally happens is we'll have a store like this. A lot of us use, like Shopify, and I'm just going to use Shopify for this particular example. So we have a product, right? So this is like a little like doodad, like a cool little box of whatever it happens to be. And what happens is our website, has the header, and then there might be like other products over here. There might be a little description and a little buy button right here. Guess what? Underneath that, you might also have other recommended products. And when someone comes to this, when someone, you spend money on a Facebook ad, or maybe you're using Google Shopping ads or any other type of ads, you might be even doing like email drops. What happens is when a person goes here, they get overwhelmed. When they see so many different options on here, it's kind of like going into one of those stores. Like for me anyway, it's when I go to a restaurant, and it's one of the restaurants that has those menus that it starts off promising. It's small, but then you open it up and then it opens again, and then maybe it opens up again, and you end up looking at like 100 things, 100 pieces of food or something. It's just overwhelming. It's something that when that happens to me, I'm like, I got to get just like a plain cheeseburger or something. I got to get like something simple, and it overwhelms me. Same thing happens to your customer, your potential customer, when they come to your store and they see all of the possible things that you're doing, you're offering, all of the things that are for sale. Like it overwhelms their brain. And this can even happen with colors. So if you have like one product, but it comes in like 5 different colors, you're going to be lowering your conversion rate because it's too many choices for someone to make. You want them to have one decision to make when they're on your site, and that's either to opt in or to buy or to leave. Like otherwise there's no reason for them to be there, right? So what does this actually look like, and why am I wearing a funnel hacker shirt? The reason is funnels, and you might not be familiar with a funnel. If you ever went to college, you are familiar with that kind of funnel, but this is a little different. So a funnel, when it comes to your dropshipping business, is going to be a little different than what you might be used to. So instead of having your Shopify store, we'll have that listed here. What we're going to do is we're going to take that same one product that you were selling, and what we're going to do is I'm going to actually give you a template at the end of this video, but what you're going to do is you're going to have this page that's going to be very easy to actually create, because I'm going to give it to you at the end. But you're going to have like the box, so the same product here, but instead of having all the extra, garbage stuff on the side, you're going to have one option. And it's going to be for them to click this button to like add the product to their cart or to buy the product, right? Very simple, very easy, no distractions, nothing on the sidebars, nothing taking away from the main thing. And what we're going to do is, you'll see it's in the middle right now. The reason for that is because on mobile, when this shrinks, you're going to have the same layout. So you don't lose the conversions when, mobile traffic's coming, which like 80% of traffic is mobile. But what's going to happen is a person comes here, and of course you need to do a good job of pre-qualifying the person prior to sending them to your page. You can't be selling like a woman's haircutting kit to someone who's, they might be on Google looking for like how to potty train their dog. Like that doesn't make sense, right? You need to make sure that the person going to the site is actually qualified, someone who's interested in the product. So once they go here, they're given one choice. They can either, buy the product or add the product to their cart or claim a coupon or a discount code, which will give you an email address. So we'll do this, we'll draw this out. So you get someone's email, or you can get a sale. And what'll happen is, this is what happens. So let's say somebody goes through, they purchase. What you can do is you can get a little opt-in to pop up, give them like a 10% discount code in exchange for their email. And then what'll happen is you'll get their email, and then you'll redirect them to the actual sales page, the page that'll actually get their credit card info and turn them into a customer. So we'll say this is that product page again, and this is, where you get the credit card info. What happens next? It's kind of fun. The next thing that happens is it's just like at McDonald's. You go in for the $1 burger, and then they ask you if you want fries. They ask you if you want to upsize it. They ask you if you want like a bigger drink or another drink to go with it, right? They're getting some additional revenue out of here. Otherwise, they'd just be usually losing money with that $1 burger. Doesn't cover the cost of everything. So what happens is, after they make that first purchase, what do? Well, you take them to a next page. And what you can do is you can offer them, a bundle, a couple more of these products. So let's say, look at these drawings, it's so impressive right now. So let's say that they purchase one, their credit card is still saved. What happens next is you give them the option to buy like a bundle of it. So if you're doing like let's say it's a lotion, like a skin lotion, they buy one, maybe it's a 30-day supply. On the thank you page, you offer them, a 90-day supply with a discount. So what happens is, maybe we'll use we'll use $20 as the front price point. So you earn $20 at this point, and of course, there's cost of goods and there's cost of advertising. So you might be breaking even at this point. So profit 0 at this point, which sucks. You don't want that. We want profit, right? So at this point, let's say that you have 3 of them, so that would be 20, 40, 60, right? So instead of charging that full thing, let's say you only charge them, like $50. So they're saving money by buying, bulk. This is how like Sam's Club works, Costco, all of those big buy a bunch of stuff stores where you get a little discount for doing that. And what happens here is the cost of the goods to you stays exactly the same, but you don't have to advertise to get this next customer. Because you already did that on the front end. So this is like pure profit. So of course, minus cost of goods sold, let's say, you get to keep like $30 out of this as actual profit. And I don't want to go into all the numbers of like 80% markup, 30% markup, because that would be crazy and then it would be overwhelming, right? But the idea is that the first sale, break even. Like you acquire a customer at no cost. So that's good because then you can advertise to them later on because you have their email. But wouldn't it be better if you could sell them something immediately after that? Something that that they might want? Well, you can with ClickFunnels. So I'm going to give you the actual funnel after this video. But what's cool about this is you can actually do this again. So let's say the person says no to this. So we'll say this says no. What do? You take them to a downsell. Maybe the 3 package was too much, or maybe you did a 5 package. You can take it from 3 down to 2. You could say, we're gonna give you one for 50% off as just a thank you. So what happens, you get another sale, and that goes onto the profit again, right? So you're taking it from, break-even price point by selling one thing, which at this point, you might not even have gotten that sale because the person could have already left because it was too busy, it was too many options, right? So you're getting another sale here, and you can actually do another upsell of, if the person did buy something here, you could be like, hey, we've got like not a lifetime supply. That would be an insane purchase, wouldn't it? But you could do a year-long supply of this product. And as long as something, you could do like a monthly thing where we'll ship you one new product, one new like makeup, skincare, lotion, whatever, every month to make sure that you have it, that you never run out. So that way you never have to think about it anymore. It just comes to your house every day. And you can give them another discount for that. What that does is that gets you, let's say, $15 profit a month from that one actual sale. What will happen is, doing this full thing, you could take what would have been, you know, one-time sale, 1x sale, and you might not even have made any profit, to be honest with you, and turn it into, you know, maybe a 2-time sale or even like 12 times purchase. So if you look at that from a number standpoint, if we're going $15 profit, what's that? 12 times 15. So this would take it from, you know, maybe $0 profit up to 30, up to $280 profit if those were your numbers. And you can't do this on Shopify. Like it's not possible. It's not designed for that. What you can do though is you can do this same exact process, and then once you have a customer, you know, maybe this is a product that they're only going to buy once, but maybe you have a general Shopify store set up. So what can you do next? Well, once you get the purchase, once you get the buyer, you can say, buyers of this product also like, and then you can send them over to your Shopify store. One of the most important things is that you actually acquired, you know, a lead, a qualified lead, or if they purchased, you still get their email. And what you're doing is you're getting a buyer. So you have a buyer lead, which means, you know, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. So once they start buying and you actually give them a good product, they're going to continue to buy as long as you keep, you know, following up with them and providing value to them and giving them products that they actually care about. Okay, so what I want you to do now is actually click the link down below. It's going to be what's known as like a share funnel. So I'm going to give you this exact funnel, give it to you, and then you can plug your product in. You'll have to have ClickFunnels. It's the software that I use that works great for this. It's easy to use. There's a bunch of free tutorials and stuff that go along with it. There is a cost for it, just like anything. I mean, you got to invest in your business to make this work. But I built this up to give to you as a thank you for watching and spending time with me. See how weird this is? But what I want you to do now is click the link down below, subscribe if you haven't, and thank you so much for watching. If you have questions about this, let me know down below so that way I can answer them and help you out, because ultimately I want you getting these $280 profits instead of, you know, $0 profits or people just leaving. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember to click the link down below to get your free funnel.